Welcome back to another Shadowverse gameplay video. Today we are going to be looking at the Vengeance Blood deck. And we are just going to take a quick preview here, even though it's in the sidebar. So we got our classic 9 and then 6 in terms of the 2 drops. 1 Mass of the Black Death, just in case. And then we got 3 Disagreeable Demons, that's the only 3 drops. The Dark General and Belphegor Dark Air Gemmers. 1 Dance of Death just for fun. Diabolic Drain. And then we got a couple fun ups here. I think, because the deck list is also on the side, I think if you look at the Carabrosse, she's probably better as a 2 of, but I only have 1, so I'm only playing 1. It's kind of interesting a lot of the time when you play Carabrosse, because you don't really want to play her on 6 because it leaves out you out of your Emeraldas, but it is an interesting deck. Aggro Blood has been floating around a lot, and Shadowcraft is not the one that I want to see. There's a whole hand here. Shadowcraft has the Anna meme, is probably what they're playing, which I guess Urias here is going to be decent to deal a little bit of chip, but ooh, that is a nice one to see. Revelation, potentially a nice one. No 1-drop. Skull Beast, okay. Urias is still definitely the play here. There we are. Come on, second Skull Beast. Show me the second. Show me 2 and 3 Skull Beast. I want to get some hungering value, baby. Show me the Skull Beast. Oh, Iron Jewelfuss. Yeah, deal some damage to face there. Kind of hoping for something here. That is not what we were hoping for. Huh. I think we do let our opponent draw here. Maybe something like this. Because it's pretty clear, like it's pretty certain our opponent's playing Adamime. If they drop Adamime, like it's very easy for them to drop Adamime. They just need a 1 and a 2 if we don't take it out. Our hand is not great, I would say. Maybe Mass of the Black Death is not a card in this deck. If our opponent has Adamime and had Adamime in hand, that would have been a clear play right there. Hoping for something. Ugh. I guess that's fine. Drop the Blood Wolf here. We don't really have a great play at all there, but I mean, such is what happens when you play Vengeance Blood yourself, not when you're playing against Vengeance Blood, because when you play against Vengeance Blood, they always got the turn 4 Belphegor into turn 5 Dark Air Gemmer. Turn 5 Diabolic Drain plus something else. Like, they always have the turn 4 Belphegor. Okay, so they decide to go face. They probably have the Adamime here, which is bad news bears for us. But they're, oh man, they have the doubler. Take that damage. The gate of the dead has been opened, they say. So, it's pretty bad for us. It's mostly bad because, what can Dark Air Jammer get that's... I mean, I think that the play just has to be this, right? I mean, that kind of telegraphs what our play is, but maybe it doesn't really. I don't know. Like the problem here really is that our opponent had the staircase. Without a staircase, our opponent has like 2 or 3 cards in hand. We're probably in a pretty decent situation. Looking at it now, I don't really like our situation. This deck does not fare well against Atomy. There are not necessarily many ways. And then there's the Androlpheus, which is going to be drawing a bunch of cards for sure. Something like, I mean, the best draw would probably be like some 2-drop, some sort of 2-drop we need. Nope. Well, we're in a horrible position here, I would say. Not the greatest for the veggies blood. Missing out on the Belphegor kind of mattered. Vengeance blood's kind of like, I don't know. It's like it's not that it's really inconsistent per se, because you don't really necessarily need to hit Vengeance on turn 4 for it to be great. But does he have double 1-drop? Jeez. The thing with Vengeance Blood is like the cards are kind of clunky because the curve is kind of weird. There's not a lot of 3-drops, so you're kind of off tempo yourself on turn 3 by playing a 2-drop a lot of the time. Well, I've been seeing a lot of Atomy on ladder lately. I think this has to be the play. Hope for some good stuff. Probably evolving this. I mean, we don't have any clear prospects to win this game at all, but mostly because of Deathly Tyrant, I think. If the opponent doesn't have Deathly Tyrant, I think. Okay. Well, I've never seen that, but okay. That is an interesting inclusion, I will say. Huh. Huh. That is most interesting play by our opponent. Well, I certainly didn't expect to win this one, but turns out Blood has, 6 cards in their deck that automatically win that position. There's Emeralda, 3 copies probably in most decks, and then it also has Dark General, possibly in a deck. So that was pretty interesting. I think our opponent definitely had to go for some more like board removal-y cards, but maybe I guess they didn't have it. So interesting. I'll take it. I don't know what it was in the last video, but I fell all the way down to like 100 points. Forget what I was playing. Oh, I was playing a Nep Shadow. I decided to crap the Nep Shadow, and just got completely wrecked by everyone. Turns out it's not a very good deck. Well, or I just mashed up poorly. I mean, I need to stop like criticizing decks these days, because decks kind of do depend. Like, kind of does depend on what matchups you get. I do not like Well, I don't need the mask here, but I do not like facing up against dragon at all. So do we keep this? I think playing second it's fine. We have 9 possible 2-drops to draw into, and we have 3 draws. Well, we had 4 draws because of the mulligan, but I mean, against dragon you probably kind of need the higher power level cards. Urias, I mean, is one of the lower power level cards, but there's Dragon Oracle. I mean, I still think Storm Ramp is a very powerful deck that Dragon plays, but it could also be PDK. Haven't been seeing too much Dragon, mostly Blood and Shadow actually. Seems like it's gonna be the Storm Ramp. Just guessing for some reason, but maybe it's not. We really want like some sort of card to play. Like, give me another 2-drop or 3-drop. I mean, we have now that we play the Urias, there's 11 possible cards out of 34. I mean, come on, guys. Okay. Maybe they're thinking about playing a 2-drop, or they're waiting for a response. Okay. I mean, our hand is a stock vault of like cards that are amazing. Like, we got 3 legendaries. Like, of course it's amazing hand, but kinda need something on turn 3. Just give me like a decent 2-drop. Disagreeable Demon. That's basically what's in the deck. But if you think about Vengeance Blood decks, this deck is a little more like high air end. If you look at the deck list, let me look at the deck list. Okay, yep. So, I mean, a lot of the deck lists that have been running around, at least when Vengeance Blood came out in Tempest, like was a real deck in Tempest, had Bloodfed Flowerbed, and that card is pretty insane. Well, it was at the time, and I've been seeing a lot more Vengeance Blood on the ladder, and a lot of them actually been running the more aggro version with Bloodfed Flowerbed. One of the good things about that card is, first of all, it's a 1-drop, and with Aggro Sword kind of jumping out of the meta, though Aggro Blood has jumped into the meta, in a slower meta, it's a very good card. It guarantees you Vengeance a lot more often, especially if you don't draw the Belphegor, so. I think we need the Belphegor to justify the Dark Air Jammer. Even though the Dark Air Jammer is like an okay card, I mean, it's like a, if you think about it, it's a 5 play point 5/5 on 2 bodies. Like, okay, well, our hand's okay here. We could still be playing against, probably still D-shift. Okay. I'm still probably thinking D-shift here. I mean, basically there's D-shift, and then Dirt are the 2 main archetypes. Dirt has a lot more 1-drops, so the fact that they didn't play a 1-drop hints me that it's not D-shift, or that it is D-shift. Our hand isn't great against them. Maybe that this mask is a bad card. I think it kind of, I don't know, like, I think mask has the ability to save us in like a lot of situations. Man, Scarlet Sabor, man. I just wish Scarlet Sabor still hit face. So our opponents cast 3. I think they've cast 3 spells. I don't usually count the spells that D-Ships cast, but I mean, it has not been a lot of spells so far, I can assure you that. They play the Magic Owl though. That's just about to say the Magic Owl. And that changes a little bit. So hopefully they go into the Urias and I'll be able to dance with that. I don't think it's going to be that great for us. So they have 3 spells cast so far, now 5 spells. Piercing Rune, wow. And then Blade Mage, wow. So this is probably actually Daria. Which is, I mean, it's interesting, I guess. We want to go Belphegor here? I think we can just go Sabror here. Gonna go for some aggressive damage. If it is gonna be Daria, we're gonna make them take a little bit more damage. Technically, if they don't remove any of our followers, they're dead, but I mean... There's the Chimera, okay. I don't know if Daria plays Chimera, but okay. I'm a little confused now. Another Chimera, wow. So we could, I mean, if we play Belphegor, we're just praying for Drain. I think Carabrosse is a fine play here. I think this is about the turn you would want to drop it on. I think we can afford... I don't know if our opponent can deal 8 from their hand. This is... that's probably one of the worst. Probably a bad draw unless they play Daria, but our opponent has... We know they have Piercing Rune. Okay. They could just drop another Chimera. I mean, I actually wasn't thinking about Chimera, but... They choose not to attack. Which I think is probably a mistake. I mean, play surely just has to be to blow this up. We're putting them on the clock, I mean. They're gonna have to put us in Vengeance sometime soon, right? Or when we're drawing so many cards, like... We have 3 draws to something good. I guess currently it's only Bloodwolf, but... Well, it's not only... Yeah, currently... Belphegor into Bloodwolf would be the only... And there's the Ogler. Opponent still choosing... It's kind of interesting. I think if we just keep the board clear, we're just gonna win anyways. So our opponent needs to deal 10 on this turn. I mean, I don't think that's very likely. Kind of why I wanted to get the Carabrosse train going. If it's a Daria, then, you know, there is the Daria. I mean, but yeah, no, one of the reasons to be playing Vengeance Blood is, like, if you end up getting the Belphegor turn 4 into Dark Airjammer, it's very hard for D-Shift to deal with at all. It's one of the more powerful boards in that mid part of the game, and then you have so much storm and direct damage that it's very easy to deal with them. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and get in the 4th game, because the 2nd game didn't really count. But if you think about D shifts, I mean, it's the most played deck. It's nearing a 50% win rate. I mean, it's probably doing pretty well for itself. And you know, I do enjoy my fair share of playing D shifts. I guess people don't like when I upload D shift or like super meta or like super meta decks. Not super meta, but decks that people hate. D shift decks. D shift video got dislikes. Face sword gets dislikes. People just don't like seeing these decks, I guess. Urius is definitely a keep. Yeah, I mean, I think. Okay, well, this is a pretty ideal hand. Not really. Yeah, pretty good hand actually. That's also going to be a pretty good card. Forest is, I think, one of the harder matchups for Blood. It's like their removal. Forest removal is kind of clunky, but. Ooh, what is this? This perhaps like an Alice sort of a deck. I think it's gonna be Urius here. Ooh. Sylvan Justice probably. If that's the play. Or double May. This could be bad. This could be pretty bad. I mean, if the opponent just goes like Ancient Elf, we're gonna be in like. No, I guess we'll see. That's certainly the what we don't want to see. Which the opponent playing Goblin is kind of weird. Another Goblin. Wow. Okay. Well then. I don't know what my opponent's actually playing. So the question is if I want to slam this down. Oh man. It could be potentially horrible if we slam it down. Let's say they go removal spell. They go removal spell, 1 play point spell into Elf Song, or I think I'm dead. I mean, I guess what are we really doing if we don't do this? YOLO, they say, but I just say, who the hell knows what my opponent's playing? Like, what is going on? Like, come on, we haven't drawn like a Diabolic Drain this whole session. Come on, like that's the reason to play this deck. Like one of the biggest draws to the deck is for Diabolic Drain. Okay, so I really have no idea what my opponent's playing. Well, Fenrir there is gonna be good if we can make it there. Come on, Spiderweb Imp! Oh, nice. That's pretty good for us. Yeah, we're gonna play a little board control-y. Alright, so do we want to evolve? I think we'll evolve the Spiderweb Imp. I know, I think we'll go after the May here. In case, I mean, it's forest, so they have ways to bounce it back to their hand. May gets a little bit of value. I don't know if our opponent's even, like, I don't know what they're playing, like go wide forest or something. Maybe they have a roach at some point. Another goblin. What the heck? Okay, I am in ranked. So I mean, there has to be some method to this madness, right? Like there's something going on here, right? Ooh, that was a pretty good draw. I can't lie. I think it's better than the Fenrir here. I'm actually gonna start going face here. We do need to finish off the opponent at some point, so. Opponent with 2 cards in hand, I mean, the worst thing would be like, our opponent plays like a, what the heck is going on? What the heck is going on? I think I'm just gonna play like, large followers, I mean. And then, I mean, I gotta get aggressive, right? I mean, this probably isn't the play, but okay. Well, yeah, that some sort of Japanese phrase. We'll go with that. But I mean, turns out Vengeance Blood, maybe it's pretty good. And we got 3 wins, 4 wins because of a DC. But I hope you all enjoyed. I certainly enjoyed myself here. Got some pretty interesting opponents that we played against, and I would like to thank everyone for watching. And if you did enjoy, please like, comment, subscribe, or all 3, and I will see you guys later.